Okay, we are live. I think we are live with Le Mans Ultimate. Welcome to my podcast. My broadcast. Le Mans Ultimate GT3 races today. Just a fun race, but this is the Sundays when we're going to run these GT3 races. Hope you're hearing me. We are live. I think we are. So there we go. We are live, and we are going to show you what's going on. Here we go. This is qualification. Let me start seeing how long we have here. I'm looking at the times here. I can't tell what time it is in terms of how long we got left in the qualification. Probably not much longer. Again, this is my first time broadcasting as a spectator with LMU. So welcome to eSenior's LMU. There we go. And it's a fun race. I'm going to quickly, you guys can watch what's going on. You can see what I see. Michael McLennan is leading. All right, let's see what kind of car he's in. It doesn't show. Let's see what kind of car. It looks like it's a Ferrari. Anyway, I'm going to put it on the stream, so just bear with me for a second because I want to be able to advertise on the Discord that we're doing a broadcast. So just bear with me and you guys watch what's going on the screen while I do this. It was a little unprepared. I wasn't going to do it today, but I said, I'm going to watch it. Might as well do it. Okay, let's see. Look at this. I'm going to get the link and put it up on Discord. Right now, LMU GT3. Yes, this is GT3 action. There, it's showing. Yeah, there we go. So it's showing. People can see it. Yeah, GT3 LMU Interlagos. That's a new track for us. Let's see what it looks like inside. With Michael McLennan is still leading. Look at that. And I believe, let's just take a quick peek at his car. This way. Why is it? Oh, it's a gamer. A gamer shows you the inside view. He is in a McLaren. There we go. It doesn't, not showing the board doesn't show what kind of car you're in. Rain Brooks is very close by in second place in a BMW. Chris Bourne's in the pits in a Ferrari. Derek Bird is driving a Jeremy is in a big bad Mustang. Michel Benchaya is in a Ferrari. Terry Throwbridge is in a Aston Martin. So we got a good bunch of different people here. Craig Holmes is in Aston Martin also. So there we go. Too bad the I can see way over here in this corner. That's where we can see the type of car. So let's go on board with Graham here. In the big bad BMW. I didn't notice that there. BMW for Graham. See if he can best Michael McLennan's times. I know the guys have been fooling around here at Interlagos with the GT3 cars. This is the first race of big consequence. Only 8 drivers. So we don't have too many guys on Le Mans Ultimate just yet. I can tell you it's a lot of fun. Totally different car. I mean, I've been driving the hyper cars, but I haven't really driven the GT3, so I'm not sure what they're like. And Graham had a great drive on Friday in the hypercar, so I'm expecting good things out of him. Let's see where he is in the track. I don't recognize the spot offhand, but let's see if he can jump into first place. Again, I'm sitting here as a spectator, in case you're wondering. I kind of like the camera angles on this game. Coming by I think this is the long straight. Yep, it's the last corner, I believe. Let's see how he does. Let's see if he grabs pole. We must be just about ready to finish the. Ooh, that was a little freeze up. Yep, here comes his time. Boom! Did not improve his time. This must be getting close to the end of, yeah, 3 minutes left. I think we're doing 15-minute quali, 15-minute practice. Let's see how Chris Bourne is doing. 15-minute practice and 30-minute race. No pit stop. I don't believe it. Pit stops are not that well defined in Ultimate yet. You guys are liking GT3s, but they're finding, excuse me, they are finding that the cars are a little bit slower from their times in ACC. They were anyway. You guys were talking. Speaking of talking, I'm going to put, see if these guys are talking on this, on the other stream, on the voice chat. And I'm not sure that's going to come through on the if that's going to come through on the stream or not. We'll see later. All right, so McLennan is still first. Nice, nice, nice. He was asking, I thought, earlier today on who can also can we watch Benchaya? Let's watch Benchaya here in a Ferrari. Looks like netcode there. It's kind of, the car is kind of weaving a little bit, isn't it? I think that's him. Let's get on board. On board. On board. On board. I want this. There we go. On board. Sound. Oh, nice sound. Nice sound. Growling sound. Oh, big crossover there. Changes the steering angle there. Crossed over. This is the second last corner. What is this up here on his visor? Is that the track map? That's funny. In top of his visor. Interesting. Here he comes. Where is Michel? Is in 6th place. Let's see if we can jump ahead here. Stuart Charles just joined. Here he comes. Michel jumped up ahead of his buddy Jeremy. There we go. So Chris Bourne, I just noticed, jumped up quite a bit in the standings. He's in 2nd place. All right. So there we have it. Let's go back to the, let's see, it has a pit view. It shows the paddocks. Well, there's still some guys on track. I suppose I should watch that. There is Chris Bourne. It's the helicopter view. I should take a look to see if there's anybody chatting today. Hang on. Anybody joined the video? See if I can look that up. There we are. Hello, hello. Nobody watching? I should have announced it earlier, I guess. Hello. That's not one of those, if you've ever been on a service line and talking to a bot and that pretends it's typing. I think that's hilarious that they do that. There's Chris Bourne. Let's see if he can take over. He's very close, 4/100ths of a second on his best lap. Is he coming up to the start finish here? Where is he? This is the second last corner, I think. Yeah, this is the last laps here because I think we started at 11 o'clock my time, daylight saving time, or no, standard time now. Here he comes. Nope, it's not the last corner just yet. Look at that nice camera view. That's pretty cool. We'll stick with with Chris here in his Ferrari to see if he is going to grab pole. Graham Brooks is oh, McLennan is 3rd now. Graham grabbed. I told you Graham was a great driver. Look at that. He has grabbed 1st place. I didn't notice. He's grabbed pole position. 2.2 seconds over Michael McLennan, who had it before. So let's just see where Graham is. Graham's behind Chris, so Chris is going to cross the finish line first. Let's see if he can grab pole on the last lap. Here he comes along that last bend. Let's just see where better view. There's the better view. Grabs pole! 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 Let's see if Graham can grab pole. Graham is in the pits. All right, what a go. Chris Bourne grabbing pole on his last try. Excellent job. That sounds like a soccer announcement. Pole, pole, pole. Anybody on the stream right now? Nobody. Oh well. Oh well. I'll post it on the stream channel next. So we're looking at the paddock. This is a kind of a neat view, actually. The helicopter. We'll just let it sit there and watch the Interlagos.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Start from the pits and pull out. Let's just see if anybody gives you paddock views. Oh, Chris. Well, there's some guys on the track. Okay. So, Chris Bourne, Graham Brooks, Michael McLennan, Derek Bird, Michel Benchaya. I think this is going to be not a full, well, maybe it'll be a full lap. Let's get on board. Whoop, Chris Bourne is still in the pit. Come on out there, Chris. You don't want to miss your pole position race. It's kind of a funny area. There's Chris. It's kind of a funny start to these races. I believe since they're starting on the grid like this is not a full lap. Stuart Charles, is he going to try? There's still sitting. He's in a Mustang. Nice looking Mustang. Nice looking graphics. Isn't that nice? The light rays are beautiful.
Formation lap has started.
Let's go back here. Are they starting yet? There we go. Everybody's a little tentative. Let's find a good camera angle here for the start. Uh-oh, Chris is back in the pits for some reason. This is not good. This is not good for the start. Yeah, the starting procedure is still a little bit wonky, I think. And I can't hear what's going on in the stream. See if I've got the right settings here for sound so I can hear what's going on Discord. Output device. Just bear with me for a second. There. Now I should hear if anybody.
Green flag, green flag.
There goes the start. We've got to start without Chris Bourne, I think. Oh, that's not good. All right, so who is leading? That is Brooks leading. So Bourne, where is Bourne? Bourne's he started behind at the back. He got back in track on track, but he started in the back. He got a penalty. It's like Brooks has got a huge lead already over McLennan. Just dropped everybody in behind. Let's just see if I can find a better camera angle. There is Charles. There's McLennan behind. Derek Bird and Chaya and Bird are still good. We'll get back to Jeremy here and go in board and watch this race from there. Jeremy's in a Mustang. Looks like Chaya's after Derek. Close. Just quickly took a look at the front. Look at the lead that Graham Brooks has got already on Michael McLennan. Here we've got a race between Benchaya and Bird. Hi, David. Nice to see you. Have you tried LMU yet? You just seeing what it's like. And then Derek's opened up a bit of a lead on Benchaya. Oh, Benchaya caught up in that Ferrari on Porsche. God knows what the performance of these cars are with respect manufacturer-wise. The guys are saying, we're saying that early on, this is about a week ago now, that they couldn't match their ACC times that well. Let's see if Chris is going to catch up. So Chris had some trouble in the start. He could not get into the grid. All right, so Graham Brooks has opened up a 2-second lead on McLennan. See if Derek can see McLennan. Yes, these guys are all close together. Jeremy's attacking his buddy Benchaya. He's not very far behind Bird. Anyway, getting back to the guys saying that they could not match their best times. in ACC with the same car. Look at the way that guy's gonna turn, almost his arm, cross over his arms. Oh, David, you're still trying to figure LMU out. Well, everybody's trying to figure it out. The more guys we get on track, the better. I'm gonna do the hypercar, so jump on with me. I'm slow as hell, so if you're slow, don't worry, I'm there too. We'll have our own race within a race. Driving the Porsche in the hypercar. Jeremy is really hot on LMU. He loves it, so we're going to do these races all season, starting next week, I guess. I remember. Oh, Jeremy's catching up to Benchaya. He's in the Mustang, and Benchaya's catching up to Derek Bird. Derek Bird, he can drive the phone book. So yeah, he's in his familiar Porsche. He loves the Porsches. It's like the Porsche has a little bit of less oomph on the straights as it does in ACC, I think. So it's going to be interesting to see how LMU did the manufacturer type performance. The guys were saying in whatever series LMU is modeling after, they have a bit more restrictions than the series that ACC is modeling itself after. So it's not, they weren't surprised that the cars are a little bit more restricted. Well, we got some close battles here. Up front, McLennan is hanging in there. You can see Graham. If Graham makes a mistake, he might catch up. Derek Bird can see McLennan. Then Chaya after Bird. So these guys here are not that far apart. The standings show the gaps from the leader, I think. Even after how close they are. Terry's quite close by. And I'm not sure if Chris is catching up or not. Ooh, Chris is having some trouble. Can Stewart see Chris? Oh, look at this. Okay, the standings with one lap down when it's learning LMU's screen abilities here now. It's kind of in a replay mode here when you're watching. Broadcast mechanism. I'm just glad we can do something anyway. I'm assuming, David, the sound is all right. Didn't like the hypers. Oh, the hypers are kind of funny. This is taking a lot longer to get used to it. I haven't really tried the GT3 cars that much. Looks like if you look at the windscreen here. Windshield, as we call it in North America, it gets dirty. Look at that; it's getting dirtier and dirtier as the time goes on. That's interesting. Derek is catching up to McLennan a little bit, I think. Jeremy's falling a little bit behind. Let's see how Terry's doing. Everybody's just got about a 1 second gap on each other. Let's find another camera angle just for fun. Sound is good. Okay, thank you. I'm having a hell of a time with the sound on the broadcast software recently. It'll be a while to get the sound going on the stream. I can't remember how I even got it going. So anyway, but the game sound to work. OBS. Ah, David, your daughter races in your rig. That's nice. You get multiple use out of your rig. Most of us, nobody wants to touch it. Where are we here? Jeremy, there's Jeremy. The Mustang. Let's see how the Mustang sounds. It sounds good on the outside. Yeah, everybody's spread out just slightly. Again, I think it's a 30-minute race, if I'm not mistaken. It's 15-minute practice, 15-minute quali, and 30-minute races while we're running the server right now. I think we're restricted to 1 hour on the server. That's why we split it up the way we did. I think it's a significant jump in server cost if you go higher than that. I think we have a 20 racer limit on our server currently. Because the servers are fairly high demand. I think the servers we're running off is the corporate servers of whatever LMU's corporation is. That's why. It looks like Terry Throwbridge is pretty close behind Jeremy. Let's take a look at what it looks like from his pocket. Looks like Chris is catching up to Terry. Chris had a great qualification, so yeah, he's caught up quite a bit. I'd love to know what happened to Chris on the stream on Discord actually. He's got that. What is he driving? He's driving an Aston Martin. I can't hear the sound of the motors that well. I don't know if I like the sound of that Aston that well. The shifting sounds kind of funny on the tube. So let's listen to the, there's the Mustang, the roar of the Mustang, which I'm sure is an naturally aspirated Coyote engine V8, 5-liter V8 probably. Everybody's spread out slightly. Chris is the only one really catching up to everybody, although Terry's not that far behind Jeremy. Not a lot of fast or close action racing going on. Terry does a good job of trying to get his back end turned around by giving a little bit of extra throttle there. That's something new. The way he just pops his throttle just to get his car turned around. How's Jeremy on the corners? Smooth. See if he uses that same strategy. Not really, just smoothing around. Let's take a quick peek at his rear wing. I like doing that. There's the rear wing, watching Terry from behind. Jeremy's car. There's a few bugs in the game. Oh, Terry really caught up on that one. He had a different braking point. Caught up on the brake there. Braking point. And it looks like Chris has caught up with these guys. So we're going to get some racing action pretty soon. Maybe Chris will try to go last to first. Go back on board with Terry. Interlagos is nice to have new tracks. Hold up on the throttle a little bit there. The brake, hard brake for a left. It's kind of a long chicane here with a little bit of a long segment in the middle. This corner tightens as you go through. So it looks like Jeremy's going to get some racing action here, and Chris Bourne is caught up with these guys. All right, Chris. Now we know Chris has some pace. So, ooh, there we went wide. He's catching up to Jeremy. We got a race going here, guys. We got a race going. Throwbridge, Jeremy and Benchaya. They've kind of been together. Oh, looks like Jeremy got something going here on the straight. Looks like Michelle had a problem. Is Jeremy going to try to get him at the corner? Oh, Benchaya goes really wide, really wide. He felt that pressure. Jeremy went a little wide too. Oh, what happened to Benchaya? He's right out there. Something happened there. I don't know what happened, but Chris Bourne's trying on the outside. It's kind of a longer straight, mini straight here. Look at this, right behind each other, NASCAR style. Has he got the inside track? Not this time on Terry. These two guys know each other quite well, so it's going to be fun to watch these two guys go. See, Benchaya had a DNF, so something happened there. Something happened. It's unfortunate. We had 4 cars in this game. Oh! She's got her own rig. Wow, why doesn't she join us, man? She's probably not 50, right? Oh! Bourne I have a replay, I think. Oh, maybe I don't. There's no replay ability here. That's too bad. Because Chris had a little bit of a wiggle there. Now he's got a couple of seconds to catch up again. Terry's still hounding Jeremy, though. Yeah, I don't have a replay facility. That's too bad. Well, it is a button for replay. It would work. Not sure what the replay button does there. And let's get on board with Terry here for fun. Martin catching up. Catch up in the corner. There's a timing display here. Let's see what that shows. Those are times for each lap, I guess. I don't want to display that too much. Turn that off. Chris Bourne's going to make up time now again. And at the top, let's just keep going. And let's show some airtime for the boys here. There is that nice BMW. It's kind of a stripy thing, right? And again, I don't think we're allowed to put in our own liveries just yet. There is Michael McLennan, who's doing a great job in that McLaren. Derek Bird, a few seconds back in the Porsche. Nice looking Porsche. Eh? Let's see how the Porsche sounds. Yeah, that's a Porsche, all right. The RPMs on the screen? No. It speeds though. Looks like it's in miles per hour. Let's see what the top speed miles per hour is. 20. 40 coming up. 42. 48 for a second. And there's Jeremy in the Mustang. Now he hit 250 there. There's Terry behind him. Ooh, tires are just going to be locked up a little bit there. Now Chris Bourne has caught up to these guys again. Whoa, looks like Terry is bouncing all over the place. Is Chris going to be able to take advantage of it? Look down here. Take a quick look. He took a quick look. So we got a race going. We got a race going. Jerry's going to be harassed now. He's got, oh, look at the pace he's got. He's trying to look. He looked inside. Hang on there. Hang on. That Ferrari's all over the place. Get on his inputs. Is he waggling like that, or is that the game netcode kind of catching in? He's desperate to get by these two guys. Then he could catch up. Well, he's got about a 7-second gap to Derek Bird for the podium there. Again, I can't tell. Well, there's the timing. There's 18 minutes into the race. We've got 20 minutes to go. So. No, half-hour race, sorry. We're past halfway. See that Ferrari got something on the corner. This is the place to pass. Let's see what he takes a look at. He's going to look on the inside. He's going to make it stick. Oh, a little bit of tap, tap, tap. That's a little NASCAR. Yo, come on now. Oh, don't hit, don't hit. He's going to have to catch up again. Somebody got their elbows out. Terry got his elbows out. Chris is not going to retire. Oh, he did. DNF. Wow. He gotten tired. Oh, I hope he's not upset. I hope he's not upset at our buddy Terry. Now, Terry lost so much time. Now he's going to make up some time. Oh, I hope Chris wasn't upset and said enough of that. Because that's our last really, I don't see too many other chances for racing action here, guys. It's for fun. Take a look at how Graham Brooks goes through this Interlagos track. He's putting lap after lap. Maybe now we can take a look at timing. So he lap times of 1:36.592 is his best time. Let's just look at Michael McLennan. His best time is 1:37.3, which is his last lap. Nice job there. Mr. Derek Bird was 1:37. He's a second behind. Jeremy 1:38. Best lap was 1:38.5 early on. Barry Throwbridge 1:38 also 1:38.8. Stewart, how we doing, Stewart? 1:38, but he's fallen behind now. I hope maybe he had some damage. Damage is quite realistic on these cars. Let's see, Chris Bourne's times were 1:37s. That's why he caught up. And Mr. Benchai before he left were 1:38.2s. Let's get back on with Brooks and just to see, give him some time here, what kind of lines he takes, and what kind of steering inputs he's got. Because it looks like this is going to be, oh, look at that, he's got a pretty loose car. It's the long straight. Let's see what kind of speeds he gets up to. In the BMW 225, this is kilometers per hour, sure. 250 here. Now you know our ACC at times, our top speeds are in the 270s, so there's a difference right there. That's why you don't get the same timing that you get other. Hey David, you're still on with us? Hello, Ellis. I don't recognize the name. Is it Lee Ellis? Just joined? Like somebody dropped off. I'll just follow Graham around for one lap. What I'll do is I'll just follow everybody around for one lap, and if things don't tighten up, I'm just going to drop off the stream. But fun to get started. We got to get more people involved. I don't know how many more people have LMU and have decided to race with us. But nice to have a little bit more of a bigger grid. Hoping that these streams encourage people. I know you guys were experimenting with setups on the guys that do setups on their own. We're chatting quite a bit. You can purchase setups from both Coach Dave and Go, but if you're so inclined, they have LMU setups now. And that is a full lap with our Mr. Graham Brooks. And let's get on board with Michael McClellan now. He's coming up to the start-finish line in his Aston Martin. So LMU, Le Mans Ultimate, or as they say in France, Le Mans. Le Mans Ultimate. Le Mans is how you pronounce it in French. Michael is an he raced in his younger years. There's a driver interview, those of you who are listening that are new, you go on eSeniors, I do a number of interviews, and I did early on, he was one of the first interviews I did, Michael McLennan. You can see his face, you can hear his story. Just a mid-pack driver in our normal league, maybe upper mid-pack I guess now. Remember, we are racing league. Our league should be starting. Let me see if I get the right dates for starting the league. Remember exactly. Start. Final graphic. Second here. says it on. I'll jump on with Jeremy now. That's a full lap with Michael just watched. While I look for the first race date on Discord, I guess. Jeremy. Again, there's not much going on in terms of racing. That's why I'm just sitting here these laps. Once I finish everybody's laps, I will probably drop off. Start up again next week. What am I looking for? So, Mustang Monday, that'll be the first race. So the 17th is the beginning of the season with Mustang Monday. So we are at the 9th. It's going to be a week from tomorrow is when the league race starts. So Mustang Mondays, Freaky LM Hypercar Fridays at LMU. Hypercars on Friday for LMU. And then we start into our ACC. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So Mustang Mondays is ACC, by the way. So everybody drives a Mustang, and that's a new little feature. Then back to the stream here. So Mustang Mondays in ACC. Fridays is Hypercars. Oh, we do get Derek Burt's caught up again to Jeremy, so then we're going to get a race. Stick with it while they're still racing. While they're still match, I'll stick with it for sure. Back to this mode. What was I saying? Fridays is LMU Hypercars. Saturdays our usual GT3 Championships. Stuart Charles is being lapped right there. Excuse me. Where was I? Yeah, Saturdays are the regular ACC GT3 League Championships for eSeniors, and Sunday, as today, is GT3 in LMU. So one of the nice things about LMU, of course, it's got lots of new tracks. Derek is really catching up to. Let's get on board with Derek. Here he's harassing our friend Jeremy. Hope to get an interview going with Jeremy to get the history of eSeniors a little bit. Is that Michael McLennan that helped you a lot, David? Are 28 minutes in, so this is getting to the end. Less than 1.5 minutes left here. So I think Derek is going to be anxious to get by Jeremy to get into, what is this? Oh, this is podium time. This is for third place. Third place. Here we go. Got a race. We've got a race. Derek's got a bit of a later breaking point than Jeremy on that corner. So we're talking Porsche against Mustang. Oh, he brakes a little bit there on that before that corner. That's interesting. Other guys just pulled up. Here comes the chicane. Going to be interesting finish. Interesting finish. Oh, he's got the outside. Took a peek on the outside there. I don't know if the Porsche has the straight line speed of the Mustang. We're going to find out right soon. This is the last corner, I believe, before the straight. Now we're going to find out. Let's get on board to see if he catches up. This is the last corner before the straight. Oh, we got a great corner there. They're almost side by side. Side by side. Is the Mustang going to be able to muscle out through? Let's just see. No, the ACC Porsche struggles a little bit with freight line speed, but not this time. Looks like that exit, Derek got him. Nice job. That is not a flag. They got 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go, I believe. So we're into the 30-second mark here. So now we got Jeremy being the chaser. Oop, where am I? There we go. Jeremy's chasing. Let's see what he does. You know Derek's an amazing driver. Jeremy does not give up. Is he going to risk a few braking points here? Looks like Derek's got it. Derek might just have him. I don't know what tire wear is like with GT3 cars, if that's going to come into play. And let us see, is that, not sure who's behind there in a Mustang. Is that Stuart Charles? Yeah, that's Stuart. Lapped. Oh, looks like Derek's got it. Let's just see. I think Graham is coming up to the start-finish line. Let's give him some love. Look at everybody in the start-finish lines here. Where is he on the track? This should be the end of the race. Where is he in the track? Can't tell from this angle. Still got quite a bit of the track to go. Look at that nice slip that he's got. How's Jeremy doing on Derek? Did he pass him? Nope. We're going to stick with the leader, and we'll catch everybody going over the start-finish line. A couple more corners to go yet. Get on board with him in the last corner here. This is the last corner before the straight. There it is. He's got a 15-second lead. Nice job, Graham. Cream of the crop, both in LMU too. He had a great times in LMU, had some problems. Here we come. Watch the start-finish line. Let's see what kind of camera angle this one is for the start-finish line. Get the right one. There he goes. Here is the lead and the race winner, Mr. Graham Brooks, in a BMW. Love to see a BMW as a winning race. And in second place, Michael McLaren in a McLaren. Nice looking car in this game, that's for sure. There he goes over the start-finish line. It's not the greatest camera angle, is it? Let's try that one. And let's do Derek Bird in the Porsche. Nice to see lots of different cars here because Jeremy's in a Mustang. Let's see what this one looks, the camera angle looks like. There he goes across the start-finish line. No flashing because I don't know if we have the ability to do that. There's Jeremy in fourth. Terry Throwbridge is still on board here in his Aston Martin. He is coming around the start-finish line right now. There's the last corner. Beautiful green livery. And Stuart Charles has already passed, I think. So that's the race, guys. That is the race. So there you go. That is a Le Mans fun race. So starting next week, it's for all the bananas. I'm hoping that we're going to see a few more people on grid in LMU. I will be streaming the GT3 races, and I believe Krister will be streaming the hypercar races, and we're going to split the tasks up also for the
second time I've driven on
ACC
that
races. He'll be doing
track.
Mustang
Well,
Mondays.
track.
I will do
But it
the
always
GT3.
seems really slippery.
I won't say I found it
Sorry, I'll
slippery.
do the
It's
Mustang
just,
Mondays. He'll be doing the championship. So that's it for today.
not going to
Thanks very much for watching, you two
Yeah,
guys.
it
and
could
we'll
be.
see
I've been,
you next week.
like you, Derek. I think I've